The story begins with a pulse-pounding moment. The camera zooms in on a dark, sleek alien council chamber, filled with towering figures of different shapes and sizes. The room is tense, and the air is thick with suspicion. The Galactic Council, a group of the universe's most advanced alien civilizations, is in an uproar. They've just intercepted a message from an unexpected source, Earth. Humanity, a young and relatively primitive species in their eyes, has just made a bold move, one that could change everything. The message isn't just a simple communication. It's a discovery, a breakthrough. A quantum computing breakthrough, to be precise. The humans, who were once considered backward by the galaxy's standards, have suddenly unlocked something the Council had never anticipated, a quantum AI that could rival the most advanced technologies of the oldest civilizations. The aliens are shaken. Their world, which has existed for millennia with its own advancements, is now facing an unknown factor that could threaten the delicate balance of power. One of the alien leaders, a towering creature with cybernetic implants and glowing eyes, speaks up. What does this mean for us? His voice echoes in the chamber, filled with doubt. How did they do this? Are they hiding something? His question hangs in the air, unanswered, as the rest of the council members exchange looks of concern. The sudden rise of humanity's technological power is a mystery that needs to be solved. Fear and fascination mix as the aliens debate whether humanity is a potential ally or a dangerous threat. Some fear that humanity's rapid development could disrupt the galactic order. Others see it as an opportunity for new alliances. But one thing is clear, humanity is no longer the insignificant species they once thought. Back on Earth, the scene shifts to a hidden research facility, deep underground in the mountains of South America. Dr. Mira Vasquez, a brilliant quantum physicist, is preparing to present the results of years of research that could change the fate of humanity. Her fingers fly across the keyboard as she sets up her presentation for a global summit that could elevate humanity to new heights. In front of her is the result of all her work, Q-Cascade, an artificial intelligence driven by quantum computing that can process unimaginable amounts of data in seconds. The AI has the potential to solve problems that have eluded the galaxy for centuries. Mira stands in front of a massive holographic display. She begins to speak, her voice filled with confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our greatest achievement. Q-Cascade is a breakthrough in quantum computing. It has the ability to calculate and predict possibilities with a level of precision that no other civilization has ever witnessed. The camera zooms in on her face as she explains the power of the AI, showing off its capabilities in real time. With the press of a button, Q-Cascade calculates the safest route to avoid a catastrophic black hole, predicts the weather for the next 100 years, and solves energy crises that have plagued civilizations across the galaxy. Her words are calm and assured, but the stakes are high. As Mira showcases humanity's greatest achievement, she is unaware that outside, a storm is brewing. Suddenly, an alarm blares, cutting through the tension in the room. Myra's eyes widen in shock as her screen flickers. The atmosphere shifts from one of hope and ambition to pure chaos. The walls shake as if something massive is descending from the sky. The ground rumbles beneath her feet. It's a feeling of dread and urgency. Mira grabs the holographic control panel, her hands shaking, trying to understand what's happening. The feed from her sensors shows nothing but static, but she knows something is wrong. Her heart races as she tries to regain control of the system. Without warning, a loud explosion rocks the facility. The lights flicker and go out, plunging everything into darkness. The screen fades to black for a moment. The tension is unbearable. Mira gasps as the lab's steel doors are blown open by a massive force. The walls tremble again, this time from a powerful shockwave. The sound of warships overhead grows louder, almost deafening. Mira stumbles backward, her breath caught in her throat as she realizes the truth. The alien forces have launched an orbital bombardment on Earth. The once peaceful planet, the cradle of humanity's greatest achievement, is now under attack. The sky above is filled with alien dreadnoughts, enormous ships bristling with weapons, poised to unleash destruction. The camera cuts to a breathtaking view of the falling debris from the destroyed facilities as explosions light up the sky. Mira, panic rising within her, looks at the Q-Cascade AI, the most powerful tool humanity has ever created. With no time to think, she grabs the AI's core, barely escaping the facility as it collapses into rubble. The hum of cloaked alien ships echoes through the facility's remnants as the invaders scour the area. Myra's heart pounds in her chest as she narrowly evades the alien forces, knowing that this is only the beginning. The audience is left on the edge of their seats, breathless and unsure. How can humanity possibly fight back against such overwhelming power? With only a few minutes of screen time, the hook has already been set. The gravity of the situation is clear, and the stakes are raised. Humanity has just unlocked a powerful technology, but at what cost? Can Mira and the rest of humanity survive the alien onslaught and make their mark in the galaxy? This attack sets the stage for a battle that will test human ingenuity and resilience to the limit. The story has now grabbed the audience's attention. Every question raised in the opening moments adds suspense, and the orbital bombardment combined with Myra's escape has created an intense emotional connection. Viewers are left wanting to know, what happens next? Despite the chaos and devastation caused by the alien attack, humanity's true strength begins to shine through. Mira, now a fugitive, is racing against time, holding tightly to the Q-Cascade AI. Her heart pounds in her chest as she moves through the underground tunnels, the only safe route left after the alien assault. The air is thick with dust and the echoes of distant explosions, a constant reminder of the threat that looms over the planet. But Mira knows that the future of humanity depends on this one piece of technology, the AI that could change the course of history. She arrives at a hidden underground facility, one of many built by the human resistance in the event of a full-scale invasion. The walls are lined with tech, screens flickering as soldiers move quickly, preparing for war. Mira enters the command center, greeted by familiar faces, people who've dedicated their lives to fighting back against the alien forces. General Harris, a stern and calculating leader, stands by a table, staring at a holographic map of the battlefield. His sharp eyes meet Myra's. "You made it," he says, his voice low but filled with urgency. "What do we have?" Mira places the Q-Cascade AI on the table, and the room falls silent. The soldiers exchange worried glances, knowing that this AI is humanity's last chance to turn the tide against the alien empire. General Harris gives a nod. "We're going to need more than just this," he mutters. But it's a start. The hum of a distant engine interrupts the tension in the air, as the facility's security team confirms a massive alien fleet is heading their way. The countdown to humanity's last stand begins. The scene shifts to a training facility where soldiers are gearing up for battle. Bonner, a tough, no-nonsense soldier, stands at the front, his eyes scanning the group. He's seen it all, alien invasions, massive losses, and betrayals. But this is different. This time, humanity is outgunned, outnumbered, and desperate. But Bonner believes in his team. He believes in the human spirit. And he believes they can win. Listen up. Bonner's voice booms across the room. We're not just fighting for our lives. We're fighting for the future of every man, woman, and child on this planet. The aliens think we're weak, let's show them how wrong they are. The soldiers nod, their faces hardening with determination. Bonner's words fuel their fire, igniting a spark of hope that had long been dimmed. The mission is clear, the human resistance must take the fight to the alien forces, using the most advanced technologies they have, cloaking devices and AI-assisted strategies. The plan is to infiltrate the aliens' forward base, using stealth to strike where they're weakest. Every soldier is equipped with a robotic exosuit, designed to increase strength and speed, allowing them to match the aliens in combat. The exosuit is powerful but bulky, and the soldiers must be precise in their movements, relying on their wits and speed to outsmart the alien invaders. The team moves out. The facility's cloak generators activate, rendering the entire squad invisible to alien sensors. It's a tense, silent operation. As they move through the shadows, the team relies on the Q-Cascade AI to guide them, predicting enemy movements and calculating the safest path forward. Myra's voice, steady and calm, comes through their comms. The alien patrols are 30 seconds ahead of you. Adjust your position. The suspense heightens as the team approaches the alien base. Every step they take feels like it could be their last. The enemy is everywhere, their patrols relentless. The exosuits enhance their strength and agility, but the soldiers must remain patient, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Suddenly, an alien scout appears, just a few meters away. The tension is palpable. Bonner signals his team to stay still, his finger pressed to his lips. The scout passes by, unaware of the humans hiding in plain sight. Then, all hell breaks loose. A breach in the alien defense line occurs. The humans are spotted. The cloaking device flickers, its power draining quickly. The aliens fire their energy weapons, and the battle erupts. Bonner charges forward, his robotic exosuit amplifying his movements. He slams into an alien warrior, knocking it down with brute force. The sound of combat fills the air, blasts of plasma energy, the roar of alien war machines, and the clash of metal against metal. The humans fight back with everything they've got. They're faster, smarter, and more determined than the aliens anticipated. But it's not enough. In the midst of the battle, Bonner faces an alien commander, a towering figure with multiple limbs and a brutal combat style. The two engage in a brutal close-quarters fight, Bonner's exosuit locking onto the commander's movements. Bonner lands a few solid blows, but the alien retaliates with deadly precision, using its powerful weaponry to cut through the exosuit's defenses. In a final, tragic moment, Bonner is struck down, his last words a message of hope for humanity: keep fighting. We will win. The loss hits the resistance hard. Bonner's sacrifice is not in vain, but it is a painful reminder of the steep cost of war. His death strengthens the resolve of the remaining soldiers, fueling their desire to finish what Bonner started. The scene shifts back to Mira and General Harris as they analyze the data from the Q-Cascade AI. The breakthrough has revealed something crucial: the AI holds the key to understanding the aliens' greatest weapon, a device capable of wiping out entire worlds. But to defeat the aliens once and for all, the Resistance must unlock the AI's full potential. The suspense builds as Mira realizes that the Q-Cascade is far more powerful than anyone had imagined. It has the ability to control alien technology, infiltrate their systems, and even turn their weapons against them. But the catch is that the AI's power is volatile, and humanity has yet to understand how to control it fully. Mira knows that the Resistance's survival depends on whether they can learn to unlock its potential, and fast. The pressure mounts. The fate of the human race is in their hands, and the aliens are closing in. The next move will be crucial, and every second counts. The tension within the underground Resistance facility is palpable as Mira, General Harris, and the rest of the team try to unlock the true potential of the Q-Cascade AI. Days have passed since their last battle, and the urgency is growing. The Resistance's hope rests on their ability to understand and use the AI to fight back against the alien invaders. Every moment that passes, the alien empire is advancing its plans, and time is running out. Inside the command room, Mira stares at the holographic display of alien technology. The Q-Cascade AI, which had once seemed like their greatest ally, is now revealing a shocking secret. As they dig deeper into the alien data, Mira's eyes widen in disbelief. The AI is not just a weapon to counter the alien threat, it has uncovered something far more terrifying. The alien empire's supreme AI, a highly sophisticated system known as Omnix, is preparing to activate a devastating weapon, one capable of wiping out entire planets in a single strike. Myra's heart races as she reads the data. The weapon is a planetary annihilator, capable of erasing humanity from existence with one devastating blow. It's not just a weapon of war, it's the aliens' ultimate means of securing their dominance over the galaxy. General Harris, Mira says, her voice shaking with urgency. We don't have much time. The Omnix AI is activating the weapon. If we don't stop it soon, humanity will be gone. The weapon is already in its final stages of preparation. General Harris clenches his fists, his face hardening. We need to move fast. The alien capital is heavily guarded, but we don't have a choice. If we don't stop Omnix, Earth will be lost. Mira nods. The only way to stop the weapon is to infiltrate the alien capital, where Omnix is being housed. But the alien defenses are nearly impenetrable, and the journey will be treacherous. The plan is simple but incredibly risky: infiltrate the heart of the alien empire, sabotage their systems, and disable the weapon before it's too late. The team prepares for the mission, each member suiting up in advanced cloaking devices, high-tech armor, and AI-assisted gadgets designed to give them the upper hand. Mira is armed with the Q-Cascade AI, which is now fully integrated into her suit, allowing her to access real-time data on alien positions and security systems. The human resistance has always been the underdog, but with this level of technology in the right strategy, they have a fighting chance. As they make their way through the dense, alien-controlled terrain, the tension is thick. The team moves in near silence, cloaked from the enemy's detection systems, as they navigate the winding streets of the alien capital. Alien ships hover above, and the sounds of their machinery echo in the distance. Myra's breath catches in her throat with every turn, knowing that at any moment, the mission could be compromised. The closer they get to the heart of the capital, the more the stakes rise. The Q-Cascade AI provides critical information, pinpointing enemy patrols, hacking into alien security systems, and rerouting power to disable sensors. The humans use stealth to their advantage, slipping past patrols undetected. The use of cloaking technology and high-tech gadgets gives them the edge they need to get closer to Omnix. But as they approach their destination, the unexpected happens: an alien ambush. The cloaking devices flicker as the team is spotted by an elite squad of alien warriors. The air fills with the sound of plasma weapons firing as the team is forced into combat. Mira orders the team to fall back, but the aliens are relentless, their advanced technology giving them a distinct advantage. The chaos of battle erupts around them. The team fights with everything they've got, using their exosuits to deliver powerful blows and fire back at the aliens. Myra's mind races as she looks for a way to escape. But then, as the situation grows desperate, she is faced with a heartbreaking decision. One of her closest allies, Liam, a seasoned soldier who has been with her through every mission, is trapped under fire. His exosuit is damaged, and the alien forces are closing in. He looks at Mira with a determined look in his eyes. "Go," he shouts. "You have to finish this. The future of humanity is at stake." Mira hesitates, torn between her duty to humanity and her loyalty to her team. The seconds feel like hours as she watches the alien soldiers close in on Liam. In that moment, Mira knows what must be done. With a heavy heart, she orders the rest of the team to fall back. "Liam, no," she cries, but it's too late. Liam sacrifices himself, detonating a self-destruct device on his exosuit, taking out a significant portion of the alien forces with him. The explosion shakes the ground, throwing Mira and the remaining team members to the ground. The alien forces falter, momentarily disoriented by the blast, giving the humans a chance to escape. As Mira stumbles to her feet, tears well up in her eyes. The cost of this war is becoming unbearable. She holds the Q-Cascade AI close to her chest, knowing that Liam's sacrifice was not in vain. They are one step closer to stopping the Annihilator, but the emotional weight of the mission is heavier than ever. In the midst of the chaos, Mira and the remaining soldiers regroup. The alien weapon is now within reach, but but the price of victory is mounting. The emotional stakes have never been higher. With Liam's death haunting her, Mira knows that they must finish what they started. The Omnix AI and the Planetary Annihilator are within their grasp, but the cost of stopping the aliens will be higher than they ever imagined. The day humanity had been preparing for had finally arrived. After countless battles, sacrifices, and narrow escapes, the resistance stood on the edge of victory, or total annihilation. With the alien capital under heavy siege and the Planetary Annihilator mere moments from activation, humanity's last hope rested in a daring assault on the alien empire's AI mainframe core. Mira, now the leader of the human resistance, stood at the front lines with her team, their faces grim but determined. They had already lost so much, Liam's sacrifice, the countless battles, and the ongoing struggle, but they were not ready to give up. The stakes had never been higher, and if they failed now, the destruction of Earth would be imminent. But they had a secret weapon, their newfound alien allies, a group of rebels who had defected from the Empire after witnessing the cruelty of the alien rulers. These rebels, once part of the very empire they were now fighting against, had valuable intel about the alien mainframe's defenses. They knew the layout of the capital, the high-security zones, and the weaknesses in the system. Together, they would make their stand. "We have one shot at this," Mira said, her voice steady but filled with urgency. "We need to break through the core's defenses. The Q-Cascade AI will guide us, but we need to move fast. Every second counts." The battle for the fate of Earth would be fought across the skies and streets. As the resistance forces mobilized, they launched a full-scale assault on the alien capital. The air was thick with the sounds of explosions and the screech of battle as orbital bombardments lit up the sky, targeting key alien strongholds. From the surface, the humans' cloaking devices and robotic exosuits were their only protection as they pushed forward, using advanced AI tactics to outmaneuver their alien enemies. Orbital battles raged above them, as human ships, equipped with quantum-powered weapons, fought against alien warships in a breathtaking clash of technology. The humans, using the Q-Cascade AI, coordinated their strikes with incredible precision, overwhelming the alien fleet with surprise attacks. But the alien forces were relentless, and it wasn't long before they began to retaliate, raining down plasma blasts on the ground below. The humans knew they had no time to waste. On the ground, robots, AI-assisted soldiers, engaged the alien forces in brutal, close-quarters combat. They tore through the alien ranks with deadly efficiency, their mechanical limbs moving with surgical precision. The human soldiers fought alongside them, using their advanced cloaking devices and laser weapons to stay hidden, striking from the shadows. Mira and her team pressed forward, each step bringing them closer to the heart of the alien mainframe. The core was protected by layers of security, force fields, and elite alien guards. But Mira had something the aliens didn't, the Q-Cascade AI. The AI was more than just a weapon, it was a quantum computing marvel that allowed the humans to infiltrate and disable the alien systems. With the AI's help, Mira's team bypassed the core's defenses, hacking into the system with ease. But just as they were about to reach the heart of the alien empire's technology, disaster struck. A massive alien force appeared from seemingly nowhere, surrounding Mira and her team. The aliens were prepared for the assault, and their elite warriors moved in with incredible speed, their weapons crackling with deadly energy. In the chaos of the battle, it seemed as if the humans might be overwhelmed. Mira's heart pounded in her chest as she watched her comrades fall. The alien forces were relentless, but just when all hope seemed lost, something remarkable happened. Q-Cascade, the very AI that had been guiding them, suddenly unlocked its full power, a surge of energy that flooded Mira's suit and spread across the battlefield. The AI, which had always been a tool of war, now became something more, a quantum weapon of unimaginable force. It turned the tide of the battle in the humans' favor. With a cry of determination, Mira activated the Q-Cascade's quantum shield, surrounding her team with an impenetrable barrier that deflected incoming attacks. The alien warriors struggled to penetrate the shield, their weapons useless against the quantum technology now at the humans' disposal. Myra's team pressed forward, their spirits lifted by the AI's newfound power. The battle reached its climax as Mira and her remaining soldiers fought their way into the core's heart. The alien AI, Omnix, had been activated, and the planetary annihilator was nearly ready to fire. It was now or never. Mira, with the help of the Q-Cascade AI, connected directly to the core's system. The energy surging through her suit felt like pure electricity as she hacked into the heart of the alien mainframe. Sweat dripped from her brow as she fought to override Omnix's protocols, her fingers flying over the holographic interface. Then, with one final command, Mira initiated the quantum shutdown sequence. The planetary annihilator powered down, its massive energy source collapsing into nothingness. The alien AI went offline, its systems falling into disarray. The battlefield fell silent. The alien forces, now leaderless and disorganized, began to retreat. The humans had won. As Mira and her surviving team members stood victorious amidst the wreckage of the alien capital, the full weight of their triumph began to sink in. The destruction of the alien AI and the deactivation of the planetary annihilator meant that Earth was safe, for now. Humanity had faced the greatest threat it had ever known, and had emerged victorious against all odds. The final stand had been nothing short of legendary, an epic clash between human grit and alien technology, and the quantum power that had tipped the scales in humanity's favor. In the end, the aliens had underestimated humanity's will to survive. The battle had been won, but the war for the galaxy had only just begun. The battle was over, but the cost of victory was high. After an intense and brutal confrontation with the alien forces, the human resistance had succeeded in their final mission, destroying the alien AI, neutralizing the threat that had loomed over Earth for so long. The skies above the alien capital were now filled with the remnants of fallen ships and the silence of a battle that had raged for hours. It was a silence that spoke volumes, for though humanity had triumphed, the price of that victory was not easily forgotten. Mira, standing amidst the ruins of the once mighty alien empire, looked down at the battlefield. The aftermath of the final assault lay scattered across the alien capital, a testament to the fierce determination of the human forces. Broken exosuits, burnt-out ships, and the twisted wreckage of alien technology were all that remained of the battle. But Myra's thoughts were far from the victory itself. Her mind was with those who had fallen in the fight. Bonner, the tough and relentless soldier who had led the charge with unmatched bravery, was gone. His death had been one of the hardest moments of the battle. Mira could still hear his final words in her mind as if they were spoken just moments ago. "This is for Earth, document, don't let it all be in vain." She closed her eyes for a moment, taking a deep breath, trying to push the sadness aside. Bonner had been the heart of the resistance, the one who had inspired them all to keep fighting when things seemed impossible. His sacrifice, along with the sacrifices of countless others, had paved the way for this moment. For humanity's survival. For Earth. But as she reflected on the fallen, a small glimmer of hope began to rise in her heart. The victory was theirs, and it wasn't just because of the advanced technology they had wielded, or the power of the Q-Cascade AI. It was because of something far deeper. Something far stronger. Humanity had proven, once again, that it was not the strength of machines that determined the outcome of war, it was the strength of the human spirit. The unyielding will to survive, to fight for a future, to stand up against impossible odds. In the face of overwhelming force, humanity had fought back with a resolve that even the most powerful alien empire had not anticipated. The Galactic Council, once dismissive and skeptical of humanity's place in the universe, had been forced to acknowledge the truth. The council members, alien leaders from across the stars, gathered together in a grand assembly to witness a historic moment. For the first time, they were not there to discuss the fate of the galaxy, but to recognize a single race, the humans. Mira stood before them, her face a mixture of exhaustion and pride. The council members, who had once looked down on Earth as a primitive, unworthy species, now looked at her with respect. They had seen the incredible innovation and resilience of humanity, and they had no choice but to honor it. The alien scholars, who had once dismissed humans as unworthy of their attention, now looked at Mira with wide-eyed amazement. They had seen humanity rise from a civilization of simple, fragile beings to a force capable of taking down an empire far beyond their technological level. Their once arrogant belief that humanity was nothing more than a curiosity had shattered, replaced with awe at the genius and determination that had led them to victory. "I never imagined I would see the day," one of the alien scholars said, their voice filled with genuine admiration. "You humans, you do not just survive, you adapt, you innovate, and you rise." Mira nodded silently, her thoughts still on the fallen comrades who had given everything for this moment. She wanted to say something to honor them, to thank them for their sacrifice, but the words didn't come. All she could do was look around at the faces of the survivors, at the galaxy's acknowledgement of their victory, and know that it was worth it. They had proven something that no one could ever take away from them. Humanity's spirit could not be broken, no matter how advanced the technology or how vast the empire. As the council members discussed the future of humanity and its place in the galaxy, Mira found herself lost in thought. The battle for Earth had been won, but the war was far from over. The alien empire had been crushed, but other threats were still out there, waiting to rise. But for the first time, humanity stood not as the underdog, but as a force to be reckoned with. The knowledge that they could defeat an empire built on millennia of technological dominance was a message that would resonate throughout the galaxy. Humans had proven that they could fight with their minds, their hearts, and their courage. And that was something no alien technology could ever replicate. As Mira looked out at the stars, she realized that the greatest victory was not just the destruction of the alien threat, but the realization that humanity had found its place in the universe. A place not just as survivors, but as leaders, as innovators, and as warriors who would never back down. The final moments of the story carry a powerful message. Sometimes, the greatest strength lies not in technology, not in the power of machines or weapons, but in the unbreakable human spirit. It's the drive to never give up, to keep fighting for a future even when it seems impossible. Humanity had proven that it was not just the most powerful species in the galaxy, it was the most resilient, the most determined, and the most capable of overcoming any challenge. And with that, the story of humanity's victory ended, not with the destruction of an empire, but with the undeniable truth that humanity's greatest strength was, and would always be, its indomitable will to survive.